Hey guys, I just wanted to apologize. I lost the first part of this video, which I think was not very long, but I had turned the camera around and so the first part's upside down. So I just want to let you guys know that. You yeah. So hope you enjoy. Bye. Okay, I think this will be a little better. Just depends on where the camera's at and where I'm looking to make my prosthetic eye look like it's normal. That's just all it was. I'm going to start by setting my stuff with this color right here. It's Attraction. Let's set the primer. This is about the same size, the shade as the primer, so I hope everybody's doing well today. Hope your week has started off nice, and yesterday was a complete mess. We live in luxury apartments, and you'd think that by living in luxury apartments they would take care of the apartments, but we've had a leak in our ceiling in the kitchen for since beginning of January, and December. We've been trying to get them to come out and fix it, and they came out. One guy came out and he said, "Oh, well, I can't do nothing about that. We're gonna have to call someone in. You know, you need someone who drywall repair or whatever." He's just a regular old maintenance guy. So I said, "Well, okay." And then the rest of December passed, January passed, started into February, and I called them and I'm like, "Are you guys gonna come fix this or what?" And they're like, "Fix what?" And I said, we called you guys for maintenance for a leak in our ceiling, and it's gone from one end of the ceiling to the other end of the ceiling, so it's progressively getting worse. I said, "You guys need to take care of this. I know your maintenance man said he can't do anything about it, but it needs to be fixed." She says, "We don't even have record of anybody coming out there." And I was like, "Well, send someone out now." It makes me mad. So yesterday morning I get a phone call right out of the clear blue that that the drywall repair guys were gonna be there at some point yesterday. I said, "You don't know what time?" And she says, "I don't. I have no idea." And so they finally showed up, and we've got like black mold growing out of the vent right next to the leak. And so I haven't even opened my vent in my bedroom all winter because there's so much black mold in the one vent in the kitchen. I'm afraid if I open my vent that some of that mold is going to come through there. Well, they painted the ceiling and they took some mildew remover and just sprayed it up there and cleaned it off. But the mold is growing out of the vent. Like, our vents need to be cleaned. And they didn't, no, they just cleaned it up. They left some mildew remover for us, though. They didn't clean it up, and all they did was paint over the leak. They didn't look to see where the leak was coming from. Nothing. They just painted it. These are luxury apartments. We should be able to open our vents, and we pay a lot of money to live here. And they need to take care of their people, you know? You don't just clean black mold up with mildew remover. You need to get someone to find out what's going on and why it's happening. So if we start having a leak again, they're going to get mad at me for calling, but I really don't care. I think for a transition color, I'm going to go in with this right here. It's like a medium brown called Divine. I'm just going to put that in my crease. And if you're new here, I have a prosthetic eye. So my eyelids, this eyelid, I had to have surgery on, and they had to shorten it because my prosthetic eye it was drooping too much. So they had to shorten my lid. And so it's sometimes it's just hard to do eye makeups. It's hard for me to match them because this one is got no fat on it, nothing, and then this one has got, see if you can tell, just the shapes of the lids are just completely different. So, and it's hard because I can't close this eye that I'm working on right now while I'm working on it because I don't have vision in the other eye. So, that's my story. If you're wondering what's going on with my eyes, that's what's going on with my eyes. I don't think I'm going to do anything too fancy today. I'm just going to put a transition shade in there and put some shimmer on there. I think. Darken up that corner maybe. There's nothing in here to darken up that corner with. I'll find something in a minute. I'm using the shade Daring right here. Just gonna put that on my lid here. Wow. I'm gonna try it with a brush and see what happens. It goes on nice with a brush too. And I don't do anything under my eyes because this prosthetic eye, it waters a lot and it just makes my makeup disappear. So there's no point in me putting on something that's not going to stay on and wasting product. So I'm just gonna, I do mascara, but that's about it. And I usually use a waterproof mascara, but I'm going to try this other mascara today that I just got from Shop Nissay. It's so bright in here, I can't really tell what things look like on camera. I gonna need to darken up that crease color. Yeah, it looks much better. Let me see if I can find a brown. I mean, yeah, darker brown. Yeah, look at that. This is Perfect Your Selfie. And I'm gonna go in with, that might be too dark. I think I'm gonna go in with this one. Just to darken up that outer corner. And I don't usually get out 2 palettes, but that one just didn't have a dark enough brown in it to do anything for me. And I'm just going to darken it up a little bit. I'm not going to go overboard or make it perfect. Just going to the hospital to get some tests done. So, we have this is a shimmer. I didn't realize it was a shimmer, but it's not going to work. Well, maybe it will. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't usually use shimmers on the outer corner, but I didn't realize this was a shimmer until I started putting it on. And I'm talking kind of low. I hope you guys can hear me. Hey, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys have a drugstore foundation that you love? That's like $10 or less. I have Elf, I have Revlon, I have some L'Oreal ones. And I like dewy. I don't want matte, but I'm trying to find a foundation that will give me good coverage. I like, if I'm going to put makeup on, I want it to be full coverage. This is how I am. So, I'm hoping that you guys have some suggestions. And if I mentioned one that you love already, mention it back to me so I can know if it's maybe user error. Because I've tried so many foundations. And so far, I think my favorite is either the BB cream from Shop Miss A or this new Revlon Candid. So, but I have problems getting stuff to stick to my nose. So, okay, I'm done with that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, I have to clear a little space here so I can get the rest of my stuff out here to lay on my table here. I'm trying to reorganize. I have a little shelf I want to put in here to hold some of my palettes because I just have too many now. No, I don't have too many. I don't have enough storage space for my palettes. So eyeliner. Actually, I'll wait till after I put the... And sorry, I gotta pick up my brush. After I do my foundation, then I'll finish my eyes. Throw this away. Forget about my little trash can I have up here on my desk. Okay. Oh, I also have Wet n Wild. I don't think I've tried this one yet. Maybe I'll try this one today. Oh yeah, I've tried this before. Yeah, I'm gonna use it anyway. I've already primed my face before I came on. Trying to save a little time. Because I know this video is gonna... Oh gosh. I know this video is gonna be long. That was too much. Actually, let me try a brush first. If you guys haven't already entered for my giveaway, you should go enter it. It's my 200 subscriber giveaway. It ends March 1st, so... I wish I could find a good foundation brush that's reasonable. That's either a domed or a flat brush, or flat top kabuki brush. But so far, this is the first one that I ever got, and it's the only one that I use because none of the other ones seem to. Let me show you my nose. See my nose? Like, why does foundation do that to my nose? Oh, it looks awful. Hopefully the concealer can fix it. Because nothing sticks to my nose. Well, concealer will, but not. I have not yet found a foundation that will stick to my nose. And I think maybe that's why I have such a problem with foundations. My nose. Just going to put a little bit of this Candid on there, see if it'll stick. Sorry guys, I sometimes slouch and try to put my makeup on and I go off camera. I hope I didn't, excuse me, I hope I didn't do that to you guys. Okay, I almost want to put another layer on, but it's looking so gross. You guys see? I don't know if you can see that or not. Just doesn't melt into the skin. I don't know if I have too many products on my face when I start, because I do a full skincare routine in the morning and at night. Sometimes I wonder if the problem is that I have too much product, like skincare products on my face. Let me put some concealer on. This is going to be good enough. I'm not trying to be perfect here, but I would like to not waste my money anymore. Oh, I also bought the Super Stay Maybelline New York Super Stay stick. Don't like that. And I don't know what I'm going to do with all these foundations that I've used once. So aggravating. What a waste. I might one day try mixing some foundations. I did have one that I liked and I can't remember which ones it was. So I'll have to go back through my videos. Because I know I talked about this before. And that I mixed my foundations. But I couldn't remember which ones I was mixing. Best concealer I've ever tried. But given that, or having said that, I haven't tried a lot of concealers. But this one, doing the ugly face, this one works really well. And it's creamy and easy to blend. And I put a lot on my nose because I want to really just cover my nose with that instead of the... Oh, looks better already. And this is almost my skin color. It's not too brightening. It's more of a coverage thing. Cover these dark circles under my eyes. Because it is 5 o'clock in the morning and I've been up since 2. Could not sleep. But my appointment is very... Well, my chest scan is at 9:15. My abdominal scan is at 9:40. And my full body scan is... I think it's a full body scan. Is at 10:20. And then I have my blood work at 10:40. And then I see the doctor at 11. So, I don't know why they tell me all that, because I just go from one to another. Except the CAT scans, they just leave me on the table and do them all. They don't, like, make me go out to the waiting room and say, okay, well, you had an appointment at 9:20 and this is 9:40 and now... They don't do that. They just take you back and do them all and let you go. So I might actually, if I'm hungry, which I don't usually get hungry till the evening, but if I do get hungry, they have a nice restaurant in there. Or I might just take a salad with me. I have some salads that I ordered yesterday from Amazon Fresh. And see how much better my nose looks? Yeah, I have a line that goes... I don't know if you guys can see it, but that always gets caked. There's nothing I can do. I can't tap it out, nothing. So, think. Oh, I tried this foundation. Was not a fan. It wasn't the worst foundation though. It's just not exactly what I expected it to be. Expected it to be like Bare Minerals. I used to use Bare Minerals when I was in my 20s. And I really liked that, but that is a different formula, different brand, everything. So I am using my Airspun loose setting powder. It is my favorite powder. I have 3 powders. I have this one, Clinique, and Maybelline Fit Me. Oh, and I have Shop Miss A's little setting powder, but I don't use that as much as I use other stuff. Not that it's bad, it's just not as good. I'll really powder my nose to set it. Okay. Put something on my lips because... Oh, why am I looking in that door? There's nothing for my lips in there. This is a coconut oil lip balm stuff. If I try to use this just every day and leave it on my lips, it really dries out my lips. But if I put it on for a few minutes and then wipe it off, much better. Okay. My spray. I use Holy Green Water. It's like a barrier repair spray that you can get from Shop Miss A for $1. And I like to use it to melt my products together. It works better than setting. I'll use setting spray when I'm done, but to melt the products together, it works pretty well. keeps me from looking too cakey because I use a lot of powder because I touch my face all the time. Has anybody got any plans for the upcoming weekend? Not me. I have a doctor appointment with plastic surgeon next week. Only a couple of you know this, but I'm having a double mastectomy, and I have to go see the plastic surgeon, and then they're going to schedule it, so. And I'm not having it because I have cancer, by the way. I'm having it because I'm at such a high risk of having breast cancer. And having had cancer 3 times, 3 different kinds of cancer, I'm at very high risk for breast cancer because I lost 5 aunts to breast cancer. And so that raises my risk, and my I have 3 genetic cancer genes. So just all the information put together, it really just makes sense to have a double mastectomy. I've had biopsies after biopsies because they find masses and they don't know what they are. You gotta go have them removed or biopsied, and that, let me tell you, that hurts. It is not a pleasant thing, and I just don't want that to be another thing I have to worry about, because I have, my mom passed away from colon cancer, my dad just passed away from leukemia, and I don't need my girls. I need my life. So that's why I'm having a double mastectomy. It's not because I have cancer. It's to prevent me from getting cancer. Breast cancer, anyway. Obviously, there's some things you just can't prevent, like leukemia. If I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. Colon cancer, I've already had all my large intestines removed. I have 6 inches left that is hooked up to my small intestines. So my risk of getting colon cancer isn't that high because I only have 6 inches of colon instead of 8 feet. But if I can do something to prevent the cancer, I will. But it's going to come back. It's going to come back with a vengeance. They've already told me that. So I go every 4 months for scans, blood work, see the doctor for the rest of my life. And that's overwhelming to me because I'm having colonoscopies every year. I'm having just a myriad of tests. I have to go see the ophthalmologist and a retina specialist because I had the eye cancer. The tumors are still in my right eye. They're just cryofrozen. But they can't grow anymore, and they can't metastasize or do anything like that, but they are in there, and they can at some point cause me vision problems, which I already wear glasses, but I've worn glasses since I was probably 16. I want to wear contacts, but I have yet to find an ophthalmologist that will prescribe me contacts because they want me to wear glasses to protect this eye. In case I get hit or something, they want me to have something there to prevent me from losing my only eye. So people with one eye can't have contacts. But I would like to have contacts so I can at least, I'm looking at the camera right now, but I can't see much. That's why I have to get down here in my mirror and look. But my vision could be worse considering when I was 2 and they took me to have my left eye removed. They actually took me into surgery to remove both eyes. So my doctor said that, he just cryofroze the ones in the right eye, hoping to save the eye, and he did. And he also took care of my son when he had the same eye cancer. And he was right on it. We had him there when my son was 6 weeks old, and he did eye exams every 3 months until they finally found the cancer in his left eye, and it was only 1 millimeter in size, so they just zapped it with the cryo freezing thing. And he came out and he said, well, your son did have cancer, but he doesn't anymore. What? They're like, well, we cryofroze the tumor. And so he still had to go back quite often till he was 5, because it's a childhood cancer and you can't get it once you turn 5. And so yeah, I'm not doing my makeup. I'm sitting here chatting about stuff that you guys probably don't care about. I think I'm going to use this very flawless thing. I have a bunch of palettes here, but this one I can see through, and I know I like this bronzer, so I'm just going to use that. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been praying for me, who's been checking in on me, who leaves me such sweet comments. Makes me feel loved. It really does. And sometimes I don't feel that. So, not by you guys. I'm just saying in general. It's just a thing I have. A mental thing that I don't think anybody loves me. I know my kids love me, but they love to hate me. So, your mom, they do. They're respectful to me, they're kind, they're whatever, but I can tell that they're ready to, I guess we could talk about that. I could tell they're ready to move on and not live with mom anymore, which they don't live with me, I live with them. They offered to let me come with them when we moved last time. And, I don't have any biological family here in Indianapolis besides my kids, but I do have a lot of family here that I call family from my oldest son's family lives here. And I call her my mom, his grandmother. I call her mom because she's helped me take care of the kids since they were really young. And then when we moved from here back to Colorado, I had got married, and so we moved to Colorado because that's what I know. I grew up there and I lived there until I was about 30. I was about 30 years old when sorry, I'm going to have a drink of my coffee. All my biological family lives in Colorado Springs. And I don't even remember why I was talking about that. Oh, but I'm going to be moving. We're all moving. Michelle's gonna go be roommates with one of the gals at work. My boys are moving in with each other. And I'm moving into my own place. But I don't know where that is or how. I'm on disability or supplemental security income. So I make $800 a month. That is not enough to pay rent anywhere by yourself. And that's a pretty pink. Oh yeah. I'm going to use this Kenia Ontiveros Beauty Palette. And I'm going to use this color right up here. Right up here. For my highlighter. I guess I should put blush on first. I'll just use one of these blush in here. Haven't used any of these blushes yet. Man, that was... I'm afraid I'm going to overdo it with this because it's such a bright Barbie pink. It's pretty. It's just pink. I prefer more of a berry. But I think that this one is just way too dark for me. And this one is too orange. Forgot to do my brows. When I get a little more organized and find a place to put my palettes, I'll show you guys what I'm using to organize my stuff. Sorry, I have to concentrate on my brows. And my brows is my least favorite thing to do when it comes to put on makeup. And I think it's because I'm so not good at it. Getting better at eyeshadow, and face makeup isn't that hard to do once you find a good product that you like. But because I am having such a hard time finding foundation that I like, that it's affordable, because I don't have very much money after paying rent and stuff every month. I can't afford to spend $40, $50 on a foundation. This is a little sample of Glam Brow, which is almost dried up. I'm going to have to put some saline solution in there, I think. So I can use it all. I don't use it that often because it's in my drawer with my brow products, but it's so small it sinks to the bottom sometimes. I could spend hours on my brows and still not be happy with them, so this is decent enough. Oh, highlighter. I put that palette back and I didn't even use the highlighter that I was going to use. Now I don't remember what highlighter it was I was going to use. Probably this one right here. Lights. Yeah, that's what it was. Get my AOA highlighter brush. That's pretty. Hope you guys can see that or not. Guess it's not all that important what my nose looks like because I'm going to be wearing a mask the whole time anyway, so. Eyeliner. I have a lot of stick liners, but I don't know why I can't get them to go on my lid. They just seem to stay in the pen. I'm going to use this Beauty Crop Wing Woman. I don't do wings, but I do use liquid eyeliner. I like this tip on here. This is either not real wet. It's just not real wet like I'm used to with liquid eyeliners. As you can see, my eyes watering right there. They say you should store your felt tips and stuff upside down, but I have them in a drawer. So maybe I need to move them to a different container. My lips are already dry. I left that on too long. And it's not just the coconut oil, it's any oil that I put on my lips does that. But if it's a balm or something, you know what I did last night? I was doing my skincare and the lights were out. And I had this little sample of serum in my skincare basket that I got. It was this little sample that I got from Mary Catherine. And I grabbed it and I put it in my hand and I rubbed my hand together and I smeared it all over my face. I'm like, why is this so sticky? And I look at the package and it was lip balm. I grabbed the wrong one. So I had lip balm all over my face. It was so hard to get off. I am going to put on some lashes, I think. I don't have a lot of lashes, but I have some. I can only wear lashes 2, maybe 3 times, and then they're all caked with stuff. And I'm going to do these Cara Beauty. I don't know where these came from. Had to have been a box. I don't think that Shop Miss A sells these. And I'm in my Shop Miss A drawer, so. I love it when they have thin bands on them. They're so much easier to put on. So do you guys put lashes on every time you do your makeup, or do you just do it on occasion? Because I think I must be addicted to lashes, because if I put makeup on, I want some lashes on. I love this glue from Shop Miss A because you don't have to sit there and wait for it. I do need to move it over some. Come on now. I know you're new, but I'm wondering if I need a new thing of glue, because this is getting like not liquid anymore, really. It's pasty. Forgot my mascara. What did I do with it? There. I'm going to use this one. I've never used it before. It's from Malibu Glitz. I got it off Shop Miss A's website. And we'll see. I don't know if, I doubt if it's waterproof, but oh, that's a nice brush. You get glue on your tweezers. Pull your lash off like I just did. Okay, that's one eye down. Well, except the mascara on the bottom. But I'm definitely going to pull out my waterproof mascara for my bottom lashes, because my eye waters too much to not. I'll have black eyes by the end of the day if I don't use the waterproof mascara that I get from Tory Bell. And that's, yes, I know it's an MLM company, Tory Bell, but I'll tell you, I try to support my friend, and it's not about MLMs or whatever. It's about me supporting other females, and they have a right to she's never tried to recruit me. She's never tried to sell me, like oversell me anything. So I know some MLMs, especially beauty related ones, they have they're taught to be aggressive. And somebody contacted me day before yesterday and asked me, said we had friends in common on Facebook, and asked me, she asked me, do I like makeup? I'm like, yeah. I told her I have a YouTube channel, whatnot, and she said, well, she said, well, do you know, have you ever heard of Tory Bell? And I said, yeah, my friend sells it, and I already own it. A couple things, one little palette, and waterproof mascara. That waterproof mascara is the best. Gosh dang it. I need to replace this. I have some in my drawer. I just am too lazy to go get it because it's in my bedroom and not in here. Keep all my extra spare products in my bedroom in one of my little dresser things. Um, these are kind of short lashes. I don't mean in length, I mean in like how far they go over the eye. So I realized I didn't go all the way to the corner on this one, and I did the other one, so I'm just going to go down here to the corner with my eyeliner. Good thing is that nothing has to be perfect, because as soon as I put my glasses on, everything looks better. Let me show you this eyeliner, or this mascara, which I need to get a new one, but I'll tell you, I don't want to pay for it. I'll wait till it goes on sale. It's expensive. I think it's like $40. And she gave me one as a gift because I bought a bunch of jewelry. She also sells the Pandora. Is that what it's called? Pandora? No, paparazzi jewelry, which is another MLM. But anyway, I bought a bunch of stuff from her, so she gave me a free one of these, which was nice of her. But still, they come very dry. They're not a wet mascara, and I had to already put some stuff in here to help put it on my lashes, because and I'm missing a lot of lashes on this eye because I wipe it so much when my eyes water, when I'm not wearing makeup. What is that? See how it hardly goes on? Just let me see. Oh my gosh, I've been on a long time. Well, sometimes you guys like to watch longer videos. You don't like to watch it. That's okay. I'm okay with you not watching. I know it's already an hour, so, but I'm almost done. I'm gonna put this mascara on, and then I'm gonna go off camera and do my hair and the dress and stuff, and then I'll be back. Because I'm still sitting in my pajamas. Goodness gracious. It's hard to re-wet waterproof mascara because it's waterproof. So, but I did hear that you could do it with saline solution. So I put some saline eye drops, saline solution eye drops from I don't know, the drugstore. I can't remember the name of it. Clear Eyes, I think. because I have dry eye. In the eye that I can see out of, I have dry eye. So I have to use drops in that eye and oil on my other eye. See, my eye's already bloodshot. My eye is, not already, it is bloodshot. I should have put drops in before I started, but that's too bad. Too late now. I hear rain. It's pouring down rain out there. Definitely gonna have to get my liquid liners upside down. If anybody knows of a better way to re-wet waterproof mascara, let me know. Because there's a lot left in there. I haven't used it that much. And because I don't always, I hardly put makeup on a couple times a month because that's the only time I go out, and I'm not going to waste product if I'm going to be sitting at home. But I would like to know that. I know you're supposed to throw them away after 3 months, but when you pay $40 for a mascara, you ain't throwing that. You ain't going to be throwing that away. Sorry, you're not. Unless you have enough money or, to afford another mascara like that. Like, if you pay $40 or $20 to $40 for foundation and another $40 on mascara, there's like $80 to $100 just on 2 products. Oh, that's crazy to me. Probably because I've gotten most of my makeup out of subscription boxes or sales. Okay, I'll be back in just a few. Alright guys, I'm back. Put a lippy on. MAC. It's only MAC lipstick I own. I don't know where it came from. And Whirl. WHIRL. So, yes, I put a lippy on for you guys. It's kind of a mess a little bit. Probably should have used a lip liner, but I decided not to get dressed yet because I have, I don't know what time it is now, but I think I have like 2 hours before I leave, so I'm just going to chill out and figure out what I'm going to wear later. Thinking about dyeing my hair back brown. I still will have to dye it because I'm got a lot of gray in my hair, like a lot of gray. In our family, we age very young. We go gray very young. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please keep me in your prayers this morning as I send me some good vibes as I go on to this oncology appointment at 9 something it starts. So, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Go enter that giveaway. And like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, then it didn't like it. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I will post on Instagram how my appointment goes this morning. And that'll be sometime this afternoon, because I won't get out of there before 2 o'clock. So it's like the doctor has to, once I get there, they have to go downstairs and read the scans. There's a lot of scans. I have a lot of scans. So they have to go read the scans and all that kind of stuff and come back up to the floor they're working on. And it's a complete mess, but I love the doctor, and everybody's pretty nice over there at IU hospital. So we'll talk to you guys later. I'll sit here and talk all morning. Bye. Love you guys. Stay out of trouble.